Hey everybody, we're back. Midday Moment had a little moment last week. So we took a break and we're back. Hi to all of the replay people. I heart you. We're going to give a minute for live people to join us. Good to see everybody today. Those of you that know our theme song, I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. The midday moment, it is the place where we expect great things. Not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day. I'm sharing. We expect great things because we embrace the fact that we are fully human and fully divine. In our fully human selves, we got a lot of questions. In our fully human selves, we got a lot of issues, a lot of challenges. And yet, in our fully divine selves, we got answers. Not only do we have the answers, we create them. So the midday moment is designed to help you tap into the divine. So you not only expect, but you create. I'm creating great things. I'm creating great things. I'm creating great things. Yay. I'm creating great things. Yes, I am. I'm creating great things. Oh, I'm creating great things. I'm creating great things. In my life, I heart you that are joining us. Hi, Elaine. I heart you, beautiful. Hi, Elder Katrina. I heart you. I'm creating great things. Yes. All around. Yeah. I'm creating great things. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. Get my water, y'all. Water time. Choose to believe. I believe in great things. Ephesians 3, I think verse 18 says, now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ever ask or think. And it's according to the power that's on the inside. So that's why we're stirring up the powers on the inside of us. Because we're creating great things. I'm not by myself. Hi Tammy, I heart you. Great things. We're creating great things. We're creating great things. We're expecting and creating. We're creating great things. Oh, we're creating great things. Merry Christmas to you as well, Elaine. Merry, and happy salute to the Christ consciousness within. Yes, may it be that much more alive within you and all around you. Creating great things. I'm creating great things. great things. Yay. Say thank you, theme song. Awesome. All right. So the consensus is pretty much in. I presented the question, do we pick a new theme song for going into 2022? And everybody said, nope, keep this one. So it looks like we're going to be sitting with this one for a little bit. You're still creating great things with this melody. And so I'm here for it. It's totally fine with me. And so we'll continue to sound that anthem during our midday moments. All right. That's right. We say thank you theme song. All right. So listen, the midday moment is a part of a larger network called Kingdom. And we have a menu of inspirations and teachings available for you. So we have the daily download Monday through Saturday morning, 6:30 in the morning. We have prayer and praise on Tuesday and Thursday morning. So the daily download is with Dr. Zara R. Pulley. The Tuesday prayer and praise is with Elder Katrina Johnson Smith. We've got the Illuminaries with Elder Ronaldo Casares, A Night to Review, Deacon Kenneth Butler Jr., Got a Minute with Bishop Rogers. And so we have a nice menu that you can select from, that which fits your schedule or your replay opportunities. So we invite you to grow with us, be inspired, and learn, and just understand that you've got so many wonderful opportunities to direct and govern your life. Your own life is your life, and you get a chance to direct and govern it. All right. So I'm inspired to do the midday moment because I'm inspired to inspire. So that's why I do the midday moment. I am inspired to inspire. Hi, Brenda. I heart you. I'm inspired to inspire. And that's why I do the midday moment. And I'm inspired because, number one, there's a certain way that I approach my life so that I can overcome on purpose. I don't drown on purpose. No, 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 no. I don't drown. I don't drown. Minnie don't burn chicken and Vina don't drown. But I learned to overcome. And that's intentional. And so I share these approaches with you so that you can overcome the questions and challenges that you experience in your life, because they're all there to help you unfold and grow. Okay. And number two, there's a certain way that I approach my life so that I can have more peace. I live intentionally. I live on purpose. I overcome on purpose and I live on purpose. And so there's a certain way that I approach life so that I can live on purpose, which means I have more peace in my health, in my body. Yes, I do. I have more peace in my body. I welcome more peace. I welcome more peace in my relationships, in the harmony of all of my relationships. And more peace in my money. I plan to have more peace in my health, and I do. I plan to have more peace in my relationships, and I do. And I plan to have more peace in my money, honey. And I do. And then thirdly, my third pillar, there's a certain way that I approach my life so that I can live out my purpose. I overcome on purpose, live on purpose, and live out my purpose. I believe that each of us come into this earthly experience with certain gifts, talents, sensitivities, so we can be a blessing to ourselves and a blessing to each other. As we fill our cup, bless ourselves, overflows, we get a chance to bless each other. All right. So those are my pillars for the midday moment. So we've been doing some really unique teachings here in the midday moment, stirring up your powers from within. And I'm so delighted again that I get a chance to do this in concert with others. So shout out to Minister Patrick Smith, because he's Minister Patrick Smith, Lord have mercy. Minister Patrick Jackson. Maybe there's a Patrick Smith that I'm supposed to meet. But shout out to Minister Patrick Jackson. He's got me all hooked up in Restream with my pretty red colors and my pretty red theme. Y'all give a thumbs up and some hearts to Patrick for hooking me up. That means that this is not only available on Facebook, but this is also now available on our YouTube channel. So we got here, Facebook and YouTube. So it's going to both places simultaneously. Yay! Yay! All right. So I'm very grateful for that. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. That's going to help us be that much more intentional about that YouTube channel and the different ways that we can reach people with these inspirational messages. Okay, so listen, because I have given you so much I feel like I just need to just to take today and just make sure that we're all in the same space, because I gave you a whole lot before I took a break last week, and so I want to make sure I pull it all together because this is really important. I get a kick out of seeing people light up. I get a kick out of seeing people get it. I get a kick out of seeing people like, yes, they're experiencing life in a way that they dreamed of, but didn't know they could. I get a kick out of seeing people experience life as they dreamed, but they weren't really sure if it was possible, if it was going to be a reality. And so, what I've been sharing with you always, and certainly in a unique way, these past few weeks, the past, I think, 4 or 5 weeks now, I've been sharing with you the powers, the 12 powers designed to help you quicken. Somebody said Merry Christmas earlier. I think it was Elaine or Brenda said Merry Christmas earlier. These powers are designed to quicken that Christmas in you, to quicken the Christ in you, to quicken and bring alive the Christ consciousness, the indwelling Christ, so that you can live life more abundantly. This is a way that I intentionally live that health in my body and that peace in my relationships and that peace in my money. A part of me doing it is to stir up these powers from within. So I'm going to regroup, recap those powers from within, because I desire to make sure you're tracking, and then we're going to start building some more onto that. So these are 12 powers. Charles Fillmore says that everybody, that's how they say it on the streets, everybody, okay? Everybody has these 12 powers already within. Now you got little special powers to build things, to grow plants and all of that stuff. I'm not talking about your special powers. I mean, everybody's got these 12, everybody has these 12 powers. And it's so important you are aware of it, because it gives you that much more control and sense of empowerment for the life that you desire to live. And so this is a part of how I experience health in my body. I'm 49. I'll be 50 next year. I don't feel it. I feel like I'm like 29, honey. Yes, I do. And they told me I'm cute too. But I don't feel like I'm 49. I feel much younger. I can sense some little stuff going on, but I'm talking to all that little stuff that's going on. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am. And the harmony in my relationships, more peace than I've ever had, and I'm building on it. My money is flowing better than it's ever flowed, and I'm working on it flowing some more. So the 12 powers, we started with faith. Faith is a power that everybody has. I know sometimes you're like, well, she got good faith, she got great. No, everybody has it. And so we are stirring up that power called faith. And each power, remember, each power is connected, to or correlated. Each power is connected or correlated with a body part or a body center to help you to help you with more meaning, to help you give more application to it. All right. So we started with faith. Faith is connected or correlated with the pineal gland, and that pineal gland releases that spiritual melatonin. That's what the pineal gland does physically, and we correlate faith with that spiritually. That the faith in you, it is what you use to relax in the night hour. It's the spiritual melatonin that helps you to relax through the yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Oh, you're gonna have some shadows of death. Oh, you're gonna have some. You've had some. What you thought was going to take you out, it didn't take you out. You still here. Come on, Dorinda Clark Cole. You are still here. And so faith helps you to kind of walk on through and that night season. It is the spiritual melatonin that controls the circadian rhythm. All right. And so we spent some time cultivating that faith. Each power is not only connected to a body center, but also a disciple, because these 12 powers are also your 12 disciples in you, ready to assist you in living your best life. I'm going to say that again. The 12 powers are connected to 12 body centers. They are also correlated with 12 disciples, because within you, you've got 12 disciples. You've got 12 disciples on the inside of you, waiting to assist you in creating and living the life that you desire and the life that you deserve. All right. And so the disciples that is correlated with faith is Peter. Great faith. Y'all talk about Peter. I know Peter was a cussing somebody. I know Peter was a cussing somebody. Quick temper, cutting off ears and everything. A cussing somebody. But he was the only one that walked on water. Cussing Peter walked on water. Cussing Peter walked on water. All right. And so we pull that faith, and we call on the Peter on the inside of us that might have cussed but walked on water. All right. And then from there, we went to Peter's brother. Peter has a brother named Andrew. Andrew represents strength, and it's correlated with the small back. Okay. It's correlated with small back. And we encourage you to make sure you're not trying to lift everything in life by yourself. You need a partner. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. You were created to be in partnership. Let us make man. And he gave them dominion. This is not always about your solo. Okay? And so that's how you protect the strength in your back. That's Andrew, and they are brothers. Peter and Andrew are brothers. And then from there, we went on to talk about and stir up your power called wisdom. Wisdom sits in the pit of your stomach. Listen to your gut. Yes. And just as natural food goes into the stomach to digest and then distribute energy throughout the body, that is what happens with you spiritually. Let information come in, give it a chance to digest, so that you can then let that information be applied intelligently throughout your life and your life's decisions. Okay? So far that's faith, and that's strength and wisdom. And we went from wisdom to love. Okay? These are brothers as well. Wisdom and love, these are brothers. This is James and John. These are brothers, and they work together. If you're trying to love without wisdom, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you some extra lessons. Okay? Love, the heart operates with an entire nervous system sitting back there, helping it to pump and operate. So it's important that you realize love takes place within a system. And I'm going to go a step further. I hadn't said this previously, but the system that really governs love is the system of oneness. The system of oneness. We are all connected. Love is the idea of oneness. We are all connected. I know. I'm going to say this and I'll move on to the next one. I love it when I've mentioned this before, when Oprah asked Maya Angelou, what is the definition of all? And she said the definition of God. And she said the definition of God is all, because God represents all of our potential. And so I'm able to see myself as one with you, because all of the potential that I have, you have. All the potential that you have, I have. That means when I look at you and I say, ooh, why did she do that? Guess what? I got the same potential. We're connected. We're one. Yes, we are. We're one. That's why you can feel people. You can feel people. You can feel energy. You can feel people, because we're one. We're one big old something or another. Spiritual collage. Okay. All right. And then before we took our break, we then moved to the throat. So we did faith, strength, wisdom, love, and throat. In your throat, beloveds, in your throats, beloveds, this is something powerful. I know it's titled up here, Don't Swallow Anger, because that's where we left off. There is right here the direction of vibration in your throat, and it comes out
Powering
on your,
off.
Thank you, dear. And it comes out on your tongue. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. That's the Proverbs scripture there. And so all of the vibration that you have within you, it comes out, it's governed there, and it comes out from the throat onto the tongue as you release it. And one of the crucial things to understand about your throat is that it is your power to create. It is your power to create. And that is why you have to be very careful about what you choose to release as vibration and what you choose to release as words. It's also important that you are careful about what you swallow, because when you swallow bitterness, when you swallow anger, it restricts your ability to then release your creative powers. It restricts your ability to say, and let there be light, and let there be peace, and let there be harmony, and let there be joy, and let there be prosperity. So it's important. It didn't say you can't be angry. This was something I was dealing with last week, like even yesterday in our prayer time with Dr. Pulley. And I was encouraged. It didn't say you can't be angry. That's a part of your emotions. But you got to learn how to channel that. You gotta learn how to channel that anger, channel that frustration. It's a reason why that pushed your button. And we tell people in professional development sessions all the time, when something pushes your button, it's because you got an answer for it. It's bothering you. You're sensitive to it because you got an answer for it. So once again, when you get angry, go right on back to wisdom, the pit of that stomach. Take that anger, digest it in the pit of that stomach so it can be intelligently channeled and distributed. We're gonna have to leave off there, y'all, because I'm at 12:50. I'm 5 minutes past where I normally like to go, but I desire to make sure that we kind of regrouped and recollected, because this series on the 12 powers, it is so incredibly important that you have the experience to be aware of these powers, because this awareness helps you to live the life that you desire and deserve. So, in the closing of the throat, that throat, that's your power. It allows you to release your creative energy. And so when you feel anger, when you feel frustration, take it back to the pit of your stomach and digest it in the seat of wisdom so that you can then intelligently distribute, channel, and apply that energy. Okay? Well, this is blessing me, and I pray it's blessing you. I got to get out of here. It's time to go. But I love you. I love you. And I am in agreement with you that as you become aware of these powers that Charles Fillmore says we all have, that it is showing you, they are assisting you. This awareness of power is assisting you in living life, and that more abundantly. It's allowing you to go from existing to living abundantly, and living more abundantly. All right. Take care, everybody. I love you. God bless you and God be you. I heart each of you. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.